Hey guys, welcome back. Today I decided, since my last video with the 9x9 or 8x8, 9x9 casserole, you guys loved that so much. It was a one dish throw together casserole, and it was small enough for just two or maybe three. So today I decided to do the same thing. I'm going to do a hamburger potato casserole. Now this recipe is 100 years old. You can Google it. It's on Pinterest, it's on YouTube. I did this casserole maybe a year or two ago. But today I'm going to change it up a little bit because you guys seem to like using pantry items, something quick that you can throw together and get done real quick. So today I didn't change up the burger, still got my ground beef over here, but instead of potatoes that I'm going to cut, dice, and put in here, I'm going to use simply potatoes, seasoned potatoes. They're already cooked. All you gotta do is just kind of heat them up a little bit. Now, the original recipe does call for slicing the potatoes. I find when you slice the potatoes, they stick together more. The seasonings, the sauce, everything doesn't get mixed in as good. It gets around on the outside. You pull a potato apart, potatoes apart, and it's a raw potato or unseasoned potato in the middle there. So what I'm going to do is use these, and I like to use diced potatoes. Now, normally you'd saute off your ground beef, and then you would add the cut raw potatoes, cook it for 10 to 15 minutes. We're not going to have to do that because these are almost primarily cooked. So I've got the ground beef going right now. I'm just going to dice up an onion and put that in there. And I'm probably using about half-inch dice. I like a little bit of bite, a little crunch. So we're not going to cook this all the way through because remember, it's going to go in the oven and bake for about 15-20 minutes at 350 degrees. So I'm just going to put my onion in here. I'm going to make a mess, so let me grab that back here. Grab my bench scraper. Be a little neater here. And I'm hoping I got the right size cast iron pan. God knows I've got every size there is. And I can't wait. I've actually started to get my Blackstone, cast iron Blackstone, together outside. I put it up for the winter, took off the top, the cast iron griddle part, and put it up for the winter so it didn't rust. You don't have to do that, but since I wasn't going to use it this winter, I decided just to go ahead and do it. Okay, so I got my onion in. We're also going to put one bell pepper. Use any color you want. I'm just going to slice around here. And this extra we'll save for the chickens because they like a snack at night. I'm just going to lay that right over here on that plate in the sink. Get rid of these seeds. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel and new to the collaboration, in March we do a collaboration with about 20 other channels. This is my 5th year doing it. And it's called Marching In With Casseroles. Every day you get a different casserole from somebody, another channel, or from me and my mom, Mama Vera. She's on the channel too if you're new to the channel. She does pop in quite often with her recipes, which are excellent. You get this diced up. Get it in there. Like I said, this is going to be just like my last casserole. It's almost a dump, all in one pan. Well, basically it is in one pan. And throw it in the oven. And you just get that much quicker, get done, and get on with your day. Come in from a long day at work, and it doesn't take too long to get dinner on the table for your husband or kids. Or your wife or kids. Whatever the case may be. Alright. Now I am going to season this. I like to season all my layers. So I'll get some salt and pepper in here. And a little bit of pepper. Now, it doesn't call for this in the recipe, but you know me and Mom, we like to change it up and make it our own. And I like my garlic, so I'm going to put some garlic powder in here. And I also want to put some Worcestershire sauce. Or as Grandpa would say, who's your sister sauce? We're just going to, this just gives it more flavor. A little beefier flavor, a little umami. There we go. Probably about a tablespoon. And I'll have all the instructions and the ingredients right down below in the description and on my website, which is gregs-kitchen.com. You can go there, write it down, or you can actually print it from there. Okay, so this looks pretty much done. I used a ground chuck, so it doesn't have a lot of fat in it, so I'm not going to have to worry about draining it. Now we're going to add in the Simply potatoes. Yeah, I don't know where my scissors are. I got dirty up in their knife. And now we can turn this off basically. We just wanted to soften the onion and the pepper just a little bit. Now I'm going to add in the potatoes. Now if you're doing this via the recipe, oops, a couple more potatoes in there. And salt and pepper. Oh, I don't need that yet. If you're doing this per recipe, it's going to be about 4 cups of diced tomatoes. So may not have 4 cups here, but I don't have room for 4 cups in this pan. I'm going to grab me a hot pad. I love cooking with cast iron. I got probably every kind of cast iron that Lodge makes, and a whole bunch of antiques. I got some from my mom, some from my grandma, my great grandma. Paula gave me some, or one. All right. Just want to get that all incorporated. I don't know if you can hear the wind chimes outside. It's a beautiful day. I got the door open. Just getting some fresh air in here. Now let me taste this and see if we're going to need more salt. Because in my last casserole, it tasted good, but once I sat down and was eating it, could have used a little bit more salt. So if you haven't made the one that I made last week, a little bit more salt. This one can use a little bit more salt too. At least a teaspoon, because you're seasoning this onion, the pepper, and the ground beef. The potatoes already have some seasoning on it somewhat, so they don't need as much. Now, for those of you who are just brand new, starting, and just caught this video, haven't seen any of the others or the other channels, which I think there's been 9 other videos already. At the end of the month, I am going to have a drawing, and we're going to have a cast iron Lodge, but it's going to be a casserole dish. And then we're also going to have a casserole slow cooker, a double casserole carrier, a casserole Dutch oven, and I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, the hard plastic casserole carriers for your aluminum casseroles, so you can take those to different events and you don't have to worry about them breaking down and spilling. Okay, you give that another taste. Much better. Okay, now I'm going to bring it over here because I'm going to add in my milk. Okay, now to this we're going to add about a cup of milk and about a teaspoon, I don't know where my little measuring spoons are, but a teaspoon of cornstarch. And as I was saying, all the other channels and what I'll be giving away, you're going to want to go to each one of the other channels and watch their video, because the only way you're eligible to win that prize is to comment on their video, because at the end of the month I'm going to randomly pick one of the videos, and then I'm going to be quiet while I stir this so you can hear me. And then I'll use the random comment checker to pick one comment from all the comments, and that person's going to win them all. And we have some wonderful channels this year. A lot of them have back from last year, all the other years. And then we do have a couple new ones. So we're just going to pour this all around the casserole. The cornstarch is to thicken this up, to give it a thicker sauce. Kind of even this out. Now the original recipe does call for provolone cheese. And I decided to change it up again because I did the last recipe that way when I did this before, but I want to do this a little bit different this time. So we're going to use some pepper jack, give it a little kick, and just cover the top. If you're using the provolone slices, just evenly spread them around the top. And then, like I said, you're going to bake this for about 15-20 minutes, just till it's all hot and bubbly and the cheese is melted and bubbly and a little bit browned. I just can't quit. There's only a little bit left in there. Why waste it? Well, I wouldn't waste it. I'd probably eat it when I turn the camera off. I'm just going to put it all on top here. Try to keep it in so it doesn't melt over into your oven. There we go. I'm going to pop this in the oven. It's already preheated. It's at 300. Hey guys, I'm back, and you guys probably just went, what? He just cut off right in the middle of a sentence. My battery died on my iPad that I record there in front of me behind you guys. So what I was saying is I put it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. It's been about 18 minutes and at 350 degrees. So I think we can get it out now, and it smells wonderful. Pull this out. Now be careful. This is going to be very hot. And cast iron on top of that, so it doesn't dissipate the heat as quickly. Whoa. Here we go. All right, I'm going to need this probably. So there you go. In fact, yes, I do. Let me show this to y'all. It's nice and browned on top. The little bit of the broth, the juice, sauce from that milk and cornstarch is just bubbling up in there. Any of you guys that know me know this isn't done until I put some parsley or chives or something on top. We're just going to do some dry chives. I'm trying to use these up because, as I told you in my last video, I've got a whole bunch of wild onions and wild garlic growing out there. I'm going to try my own. So I'm trying to use up all of this store-bought. It's almost gone that I've been using over the winter. And then I'll have more growing in my garden in just a few months. Now I am going to let that cool for a minute because it's steaming. I'm watching it bubble all around the edge. And to let you guys know again, this is the 10th, I believe. So it's the 10th video in our Marching In With Casseroles. We have 20 other channels. They are all listed below with a link. You can click on it and go to their channel. If you go to their channel before the date that they're doing the casserole, you're just going to get their channel, but you're going to get some good recipes on those channels just the same. So you don't have to worry about going early and checking them out. Just to get a little sneak preview of how they cook and all the good things that they have already been posting. But the dates will be right there beside it of who is doing each day, and you can go there and check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps them a whole lot. That's the reason I started this collaboration, because Miss Lori over at Whippoorwill Holler told me to do a collaboration to get more subscribers. So I've got a lot of new channels that don't have a whole lot of subscribers, but I got a bunch of channels that have a lot of subscribers like me, and they do wonderful recipes. They've been with me for all these years, so of course they're going to keep on coming back. But I want to help support all the other channels as well, so don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell. That way when they put out a new video, or when I put out a new video, you're going to get notified right away and you don't miss it. So I am going to stop gabbing, and I'm going to get a wooden spoon, and I'm just going to get a little bit of this out of here. It does smell delicious, and I am going to need help here. It's not going to come out real easy. Now I'm not going to get a whole lot out. I'm just going to get enough out to taste. That cheese is all nice and melted on top, and I'm stalling because it's steaming. That tastes great. I can taste the garlic and the Worcestershire that I added in there. I think that made a good addition. I'm going to do my second bite like Mom always does. Sorry, that's hot. But, excuse me for talking with my mouth full. Give this one a try. I'm not going to be doing these little quick and easy recipes in the next few videos. I just want to give you a couple that would show you how quick you can put a casserole together, get it in the oven, and have dinner ready for your family. So once you give this a try, don't forget to go down below, leave us a comment so you're eligible to win the giveaway at the end of the month. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you who have been joining me. I appreciate and love all the condolences you guys have been sending for Brody, and all the well wishes from Mom. She's doing great. She has her surgery today is Tuesday, so a week from yesterday, on the 17th, she'll be having her heart ablations. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And I'll let you guys know how she's doing as soon as I find out. Y'all take care. I love y'all, and God bless. Bye bye.